Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-October 2023 love reading. Thank you to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is we'll look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interests. We'll look at some oracle cards after that as well for some additional insight. That's the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left is your energy and the cards on the right is the other person's. If you feel it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Prince of Cups. So this is actually a Pisces energy here. It could just be saying that you might have really felt comfortable and confident as far as expressing your feelings for this person. This is the equivalent of the Knight of Cups, I should say, as well. So yeah, could just be one of those things where you found yourself wanting to express your feelings for this person in the past. All right, and past energy on their side, we have the Five of Swords. So this is actually an Aquarius energy here. So for some of you, you might actually resonate more with the energy on this side. But if not that, it could just be saying that I feel like what this person's issue might be is they might feel feelings the same way you were feeling them in the past, but as far as expressing them, it might totally come out the wrong way, right? And I feel like they have an awareness of that too. It's like if you look in the background, there's those swords, which to me represent communication. Some of them look all bent up, and it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, I feel like they just struggle a little bit with actually communicating, because then if we see they're also holding flowers there, right? And then it looks like they're totally feeling disappointed around the situation. So I feel like it's one of those things where they repeat that pattern, where it's really a struggle for them to express themselves on an emotional level. And if we look here, it looks like they're connecting with animals, right? So it's just one of those things where they might have a lot of love, but they're just really bad at expressing it to other people. All right, present energy on your side, we have the Five of Staves, Leo energy here. So similar to the Five of Swords energy there, but what this could just be saying here, I feel like this almost represents you now putting up a boundary with this person, right? Because like I said, I feel like it wasn't their intention, but you come forward with, let's say, this loving message to them, right? And I feel like they totally put their foot in their mouth in some way. Again, I don't feel like they intended to, but it does seem to be something they struggle with. So now you're on guard, I feel, right? Like, okay, that was uncalled for, right? So now there could be a bit of a conflict type energy between the two of you at this time. All right, and present energy on their side, we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I feel like this is saying that this person might not be sure quite what they want either, right? So again, like I said, I feel like in a lot of settings they might feel really comfortable with expressing themselves, right? But I feel like one-to-one romantic connection seems to be more of a struggle for them. So to me, this almost looks like people Christmas caroling, things along those lines, right? So I feel like I said, it looks like they're connecting with animals. They could do things like that. But when it comes to actually expressing themselves in romantic connections, that seems to be a really sore spot for them. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Three of Cups. So yeah, to me this says you'll probably just shift more of your focus to your friends, possibly even family, right, as we move forward, and not really put as much concern and emphasis toward this connection in the future. For some of you, this could even just be pointing to the fact that we'll be approaching all the holidays soon, right? No matter what culture you are in, where you live, as we approach the end of the year, a lot of holidays pop up, so it could just be pointing to that as well. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the Strength card. So this is actually the Major Arcana card for Leo. So yeah, it could just be saying that they might try to ignite that spark now, right? So for some of you, this could represent their energy, saying that, they know that they struggle a little bit with the more feminine side of themselves, as far as being more open and expressive and loving. So they could be trying to bring that to themselves. And verbs, you could just be saying that they could just be trying to get you to open back up too, right? After some time has passed and now they feel like they're more confident and ready to approach the connection again. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have transformation. So yeah, for some of you, this could just be saying that you might have felt like, okay, I need to put this connection to an end, right? This is a Scorpio energy here. So for some of you, this could just be saying that could be how you're feeling as we move through the Scorpio season. But what always stands out to me with this deck too is we do see the names of Pluto and Persephone, so could be one of those situations where this could be an on again, off again type connection, right? Where things might seem good between the two of you for a while, then something happens, you guys get into some kind of argument, split apart, and then come back together. So it could just be one of those things where you guys are just in that repetitive type of cycle. Right, and bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Nine of Wands. So when I see this artwork, this makes me think of someone who might have felt like they didn't receive a lot of love and affection when they were growing up, right? So that could be part of what their issue is, right? As far as if they felt like they weren't shown that a lot, then there could be some blockages for them in expressing it as they get older, right? So we see the child there behind the gate. It looks like they're looking at what you would appear to think is their parents, right? And being very affectionate with each other, but then they're behind this fence, right? Feel like they totally are left out from everything. So it could just be one of those things where it might feel like they weren't shown love when they were growing up. So now it's a struggle for them in the present as they're now adults to actually express it to others. All right, moving on to the Oracle cards. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Oracle cards deck here. Just going to pull a single card from this deck. All right, and next we'll see what we get from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation, one card from here as well, and then we'll read the messages from both cards together and wrap the reading up with that. All right, and that doesn't want to go back in the deck, so we'll see what we got from Messages of Love first. Okay, we have Chemistry. It says the attraction you feel is mutual. So yeah, it's just one of those things where, like I said, looking at the fact that we saw the person holding the flowers and everything, like I said, I feel like they do have those feelings, but again, getting them to express the feelings, it definitely seems to be the hurdle that they need to overcome. And all right, we have Here and Now. There's the artwork, and the number is 32. So we'll see what this has to say. All right, the relationship message says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, or if you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, because in a way I feel like this person could possibly benefit from being in that present moment as well, right? Where, like I said, it looks like they might have had some wounding in their past that makes it harder for them to express themselves in the present day. And I feel like if they could find a way to try to release that, right, easier said than done, then that could really improve things for them in general and for this connection, obviously. But hopefully that resonates with you guys. Wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.